In this video I'll show you the best, easiest and fastest ways of beating all 4 Portland payphone missions for El Burro, plus all 4 hidden payphone missions for Marty Chonks. As a bonus I'll also show you some trivia and give you some tips on how to make your life much easier later on in your playthrough by getting your hands on some rare and unique vehicles. Sound good? Alright, let's go! Hello, you wonderful people! We have 2 sets of payphone missions. First of all, we have El Burro, we have 4 missions for him. The first one is a race. So what do you do in a race? You race. And for a race you need a fast vehicle, so let's get one. The fastest vehicle in Portland is the Banshee, which is located right over here. We have a showroom called the Autos Garage. Break the window and steal the Banshee and use this for the race. You should do these races, or this mission in particular, pretty early on, because this area right here is a war zone, because these guys carry shotguns later on. It takes 2 shots for them to kill you and they're gonna be hostile, so yeah, do this as early as possible. But let's start the first mission, Turismo.
This is El Burro of the Diablos.
Hello.
You are new in Liberty, but already you are gaining a reputation on the street.
Oh, nice.
There is a street race starting by the old school hall near the Callahan Bridge. Get yourself some wheels, and first through all the checkpoints wins the prize.
Oh yeah, what's the price? Tell me, I need to know. The viewers know because it's written on the screen. Not now, but it was previously. Okay, so let's take this car. Don't damage it too much. Let's take it to the racing grid. So I'm gonna show you 2 different ways of passing this mission. First of all, I'm gonna show you the super mega easy way. Secondly, the vehicles in the race are bulletproof, explosion proof and fireproof. These vehicles right here, they're cheetahs. Do you want a cheetah? You do want a cheetah, so let me show you how to get the cheetah. But first, let me show you how to easily pass this mission. First of all, take your Banshee to a coach. Spawn location. Hop over your Banshee and steal a coach. Take this coach to the first turn. This is the start of the race and this is the first turn. Over here. Park it just like this, right next to the wall. Once you park it, go on foot to your Banshee so your coach doesn't disappear. And you can now start the race. But don't just stand in the racing grid. You can bonk one of these guys, and what's gonna happen? They're gonna get stuck. This is a very good way of blocking these fools, so you can have a very big advantage in this race. And something else you can use is the despawn ability of the Definitive Edition, which involves, let me just get a car. Oh, there we go. 2 cars spawned, and what did I do? I despawned the cars. Flick your camera to the side. This works best with a mouse. It works with a controller too, but it's much slower and it's not reliable too much. But with a mouse you can just flick your camera and you'll be all good. But overall this is just a small race. They're stuck, they're gonna get unstuck of course, so you don't have unlimited time. So as soon as you see them stuck, you can just go. Even you don't have to actually wait for them to get stuck, you can just go. See how good this is? And this is why you should do this mission at the beginning of the game, because this area is insane. These guys can shred you in seconds. In like a second, man. 2 people can spawn, they can shoot you twice and you're done. And yes, this mission can be done all the way to the end of the game. Also, after you complete all the missions for El Burro or the payphone missions, you can actually repeat the race. You can do this race as many times as you want, which is awesome. Keep in mind you're going right next to your safe house, which we're gonna use in the future, so we can get our hands on one of these special vehicles. Like I said, these vehicles are bulletproof, explosion proof and fireproof. You cannot just stand on foot and shoot them and win the race. But you can use something else. Let me show you later. But first let's beat the race. There's an achievement you can get if you're if you beat it very fast. Wow, that was a nice interesting spin over there. But yeah, you can get an achievement too for this race. This race is awesome. GTA 3 doesn't have many races, it has 2 races, which the second one is pretty cool. It's a different type of race. This is the better race, I think. Ow! Stop bonking into me. So yeah, sorry for despawning the vehicles, this might be annoying to watch, but it's sometimes necessary. My coach is still here, and there we go, mission passed. I got 10k, as you can see they squeeze through eventually. But yeah, this is the easy way of passing the first mission. Now let me show you how you can get your hands on a special vehicle. Alright, so you want a bulletproof, explosion-proof and fireproof cheetah. How do you get it? With a tank. You can get a tank much later on in the game, you cannot get it right now, but later on you can. So if you want to take advantage of this, do this much later. Start a mission. Go to the starting grid, like so. Park right over here. Wait for a timer, do not touch these cars yet. And drive to your safe house. And here they come, let's go buddy. Let's tangle, or tango, or something. So, what you need to do is explode at least one car. You don't need any more cars, just one car exploded, and make sure there's one alive so it can finish the race. Push this car to your garage, making sure not to, when you get close to the garage, don't nudge it. Like this, nudge it before you enter the garage, before you approach the garage, and then with one big push, put it in the garage, because if you don't, it's gonna disappear. There we go, one big push. Perfect, okay, so the car is in, the race is still going because we have 2 more racers. Keep looking at the car, stay in this position until the race is finished. And here we go, race is complete. The mission is over, do not click on continue, click on cancel, and get your new car, make some room of course, move the tank away so you can get this car out, and let's test it. Is it actually bulletproof and explosion proof and fireproof too? It is bulletproof, amazing! This is the best weapon in the game. Let's test some explosions and we can move on to the next mission. See? This car is amazing. It cannot be damaged from explosions, fire and bullets. Like I said, this race can be replayed after you beat all of the missions for the payphone, so you can get this car at any point of the game if you have a tank. Alright, next mission. Next we have Ice Cream Use Cream. For this mission, before you start it, make sure you have a gun. Any gun is gonna do. If you wanna do what I'm gonna do in this mission, which is to collect a special rare vehicle, get yourself a gun. I prefer this gun for this mission, but you can select any gun you want, even a pistol. Let's go.
I started my exotic entertainment business with nothing but the sizable contents of my leather pants.
Ew.
A gang of no-goods has threatened to remove my starring member if I don't pay them a cut. They threatened the wrong man, amigo.
Oh ho ho.
They have a weakness for the ice cream. Pick up the bomb I've hidden in hardwood, hijack the regular ice cream van on its rounds, and lure these fools to their doom with the jingly. They hide in a warehouse on Atlantic Key.
Jingly indeed. So, in this game we have a neighborhood which is called Hardwood. He said hardwood. I wonder why. Even I made this mistake back in the day. But here we have a briefcase. We gotta pick it up. Like so, this is my reward for taxi driver. Oh, 100 taxi fares have been delivered. In episode number 3, I think. Yeah, number 3 it was. Okay, so in this mission, the game gives you a Mr. Whoopi. The Mr. Whoopi is not a super special vehicle, but it's pretty rare. It spawns rarely, it doesn't have a spawn location, so the mission just gives you this car. Why'd you do that, bro? The game gives you this car for free. It's a guaranteed given to you. Guaranteed. Also in the game we have an import-export garage. Why'd you do that? Stop bonking it to me. There's an import-export garage, for which you gotta deliver this vehicle to the garage. So, you can either take it from this mission and put it in the garage, or you can search for it on the street later on when you try to collect stuff for the garage. It's your decision. I'm gonna show you how you can collect this vehicle, like as you can see it spawned right here, and the garage right there. You can get lucky, it could spawn right there. But I'm gonna show a guaranteed way to get this vehicle reliably. So the game wants you to explore this vehicle, park it, people are gonna come to the vehicle, and you can explore it with a remote control. Like this. Park it, left shift to activate the song, and explore it from a distance. Or you can just kill the people, man. Just kill the people. You get 6,000 bucks and you also get this vehicle. You can also pick up the cash they dropped if you want. So once you get your hands on it, you can take it to the import-export garage, which is located right over here. Take it here, open the garage, and exit out of the garage. Just leave it in there. Or, like I said, you can explore it in the mission and not take it to the garage, which is what I'm gonna do. Oh, dude. Because for instance, you could have missed collecting this vehicle in the mission, so I'll show you how you can collect it outside of it, much later on in this walkthrough. With this said, let's go for next mission. Before we start this mission, I want to mention a few things. First of all, in this game we have a gang called the Triads. These Triads become hostile towards you if you do the mission The Pickup or Trial by Fire, which is right behind me. Whichever one you complete first is gonna be the mission which activates the hostility of the Triads. I did the pickup in the previous episode, which means I did it first. What's interesting is that if you do it first, the Triads will be hostile, but in this mission the hostility is disabled until you pass the mission. So it doesn't actually matter if you complete that mission first or this one first for the mission itself, but outside the mission it matters. Okay, does that make sense? What you need to know is that after this mission, the Triads become hostile. That's all you need to know. Okay, let's go.
Some insolent Triad stole my beautiful car last night, wrecked it and left it burning. Some of my most precious donkey memorabilia was in the trunk. Real collectibles that are irreplaceable, my friend.
Oh no.
I've hidden a throbbing weapon on the edge of Chinatown. Take it and teach these Triad vandals to fear El Burro's well-endowed wrath.
Yeah.
Arriba!
Arriba, let's go. Let's murder. Burn. Burn, baby, burn. Triad Inferno. Let's go this way. It's a shortcut. It's a straight shot. I can't drive today, man. The next mission I gotta drive very well, so I gotta practice here. Alright. So in this mission, like I said, if the Triads are hostile, they will be not hostile in the mission. As you can see, nobody hates me. Before the mission, they do hate me. So, if you also want a special reward in this mission, do what I am gonna do. Park like this, take it, quickly go to the basketball court so you can have more time to do special stuff. In the basketball court, we can find 6 Triads who are hostile towards you. Their hostility is not disabled in the mission, but everybody else is. If you kill them, you get 6,000 bucks and 6 kills, which is very helpful. This is what you can do. If you want extra cash, again, cash is very useless in this game. I have said it in like every single episode. Money is pretty useless. You can't even, if you collect other packages, you can't even spend money on anything. Like pay and spray, that's it. Whoop-de flip and do, pay and spray. Let's respray our car like a million times because we have like 4 million bucks. I mean, I have 4 million. I don't know how much you have, but I have too much and I can't spend any of it. It's like points. This game has money like points. You get more points the more stuff you do. What's important is the rewards. Like for instance, the packages give you, you know, lots of guns, lots of good guns. And armor too. I should have mentioned that you should collect some armor before a mission starts, but they're not hostile towards you, so it's not that necessary. But you can burn yourself, which is a problem. Also make sure to finish this mission next to a car, because they'll become hostile as soon as the mission ends. One more. There's a bunch of cars over here, that's why I'm right here. One more here. And last Triad. I saw one across the street, but okay, let's go. And sprint towards the cars. You can pick up a car from the garage or from the street, doesn't matter. Just get to a car as quick as possible. Okay, good, and as you can see, They're hostile, they're coming towards me. Alright, let's go save and do the last mission for El Burro. And the last mission for El Burro is called Big and Vinny. I'll show you two ways of passing it. The first one is the super quick way, and the second way is to get the max reward, which is 10k extra bucks. Alright, let's go, Big and Vinny.
A thieving opportunist has stolen a van of my latest publication hot off the press.
Oh no.
But that spanked up idiot has left the rear doors open, and now my beautifully produced, tastefully photographed adult literature is being dropped all over Liberty. Take the van and follow that trail of Donkey Does Dallas volumes 1, 2, and 3, collecting it as you go. When you follow the trail to that thieving spankhead, waste him. Then deliver my Donkey Derby to Triple X Mags in the Red Light District.
Donkey Derby. This guy. I don't want anything to do with him. Why are you doing this, Claude? I guess he likes money. Okay, so the game tells you, go straight, pick up the magazines. What is Badinfos gonna do? He's gonna go back. He's gonna go this way. Because this is a shortcut, guys. You can use this shortcut if you want. This actually makes the mission more difficult, but it saves you a lot of time. So pick up this. Oh, why did you park right here, bro? Pick up these on the way to the import-export garage, which is right over here. If you do this, you take a shortcut and it's much faster but more difficult. As you can see, I have like 15 seconds, so I'll pick up a little more and increase my timer by just a few seconds. And once you do, come here, you gotta kill this guy and you're done with the mission. Just gotta take the van to a special place. Since this walkthrough needs to be complete and I wanna show you how you can get the max reward, I'll replay the mission. Let's go. Alright, let's start Big and Veiny, but this time I'll get the max reward. Let's skip the cutscene, you saw it already, and go to the van once again. So this is donkey porn, guys, so how do I know? You may have noticed beforehand, he of course mentioned donkeys, but there's no concrete saying donkey porn. Or is there? Just listen to this.
All units know look at the donkey porn being dropped in Portland area.
If you missed it, this is the subtitles for what the police said. Yes, this is donkey porn. This guy is weird. So weird. Ugh. So for this mission, what I suggest is if you do the long route, like this, if you want the max reward, you should despawn the traffic. This is how you despawn the traffic. Flick your camera, just like this. You can do this on a controller, but it's much more difficult to flick the camera because controllers are much slower than a mouse, but you can still do it on a controller too. This despawns the traffic and it's pretty free in front of you. Sometimes they don't despawn, of course. Police cars, for instance, don't despawn. So you gotta be careful, like for instance this, I missed this one. But don't worry, you're gonna have a lot of time, you're gonna save like 30 seconds at the end. I tried this mission like 3 times in practice. And I saved about, let's say 30 seconds, I saved like 40 seconds once. Also this mission shows you that after the previous mission, the triads hate you because you go through this territory, which is triad territory, which shows you that, yes, they're hostile towards you. After I complete the previous mission, which is pretty crappy. I hate this feature in GTA 3, but it's how it is. Pretty much every game has this issue, like for instance if Trevor from GTA 5 goes into the bikers territory, they shoot at him, of course. GTA 3 has these, San Andreas has the Bolas, the Vagos, the Haitians from GTA Vice City 2. Pretty much every single GTA game has this issue. Does VCS have this issue? Oh yeah, the sharks, of course, the sharks. They attack you. Which I hate, but what can you do? So guys, if you collect all these packages or magazines, you get 10k reward. As you see, I saved like 30 seconds because I missed one and I went back to get it. But if you do collect all of them you get 10k as a bonus. Whoop whoop. And now what you gotta do is drive all the way to a red light district. Let's skip the footage. And here we go, this is XXX Max. Park over here. And the mission is complete. Last mission for El Burro. And now get 30k as a bonus. These guys are unique for this mission. And for this cutscene, they're super shady. There's lots of them, as you can see. And the mission is complete. I get 20k as a bonus. Whoop whoop. There's also a hidden reward, which, let me show you what it is. This is your Portland safe house, and these are the magazines you get after you complete this mission. Let me take a close look. It's a donkey. Nice. Also, after you complete this mission, as you can see, there's no more phone icon on the map. However, after you beat this mission, this phone is gonna ring constantly. You can replay the first mission for a Burro called Turismo, which is the race, as many times as you want. If you want extra money, if you want just to race for the fun of it, replay the mission. Alright guys, El Burro is done. Let's move on to the second set of payphone missions. And here we go, the 4 missions for Marty Chonks. These missions are unlocked after the mission for Luigi called Drive Misty for Me. If you go to this location, from 9 AM to 7 PM, you can see this phone ring. This is Joey's garage, and this is the Bitchin' Dog Food Factory, where the missions are gonna take place. Let's start the first mission called the Crook.
The name's Chonks, Marty Chonks. I run the Bitchin' Dog Food Factory around the corner. I got money troubles, but hey, who doesn't, right?
True.
I'm meeting my bank manager later. He's a crooked bastard that keeps bumping up the loan repayment so he can cut a slice. Take my car, pick him up, and bring him back here. I got a little surprise for that blood-sucking leech.
Oh yeah, let's go! You don't need a car, don't prepare a car for this mission. All the missions give you a car, and all the missions suck. These missions are terrible. I hate this string of missions, because it gives you, first of all, very slow cars, and all you gotta do is take people from a location to the factory and destroy the car. That's all the missions, guys, except the last mission in which you just drive a car. That's it. But for the first mission, you gotta pick up this person, take him to the factory, just like this. Hello.
Oh, Mr. Chonks sent you, did he? Let's go and pay the fellow a visit.
Yeah, let's go pay the fellow a visit. Nice accent, bro. I love accents. Maybe because I have an accent, that's why I love accents, but I love accents so much. So, this is the first mission. You pick up a person and drop him off here. He's gonna go to the factory inside. He has a unique, character model, which is pretty cool. Listen to this.
Get your hands off me arm!
Me arm! No! And now I gotta take the car to the crusher, which of course I'll skip the footage of. You don't need to watch me drive so much. So I'll see you at the crusher. And here we go. Get out of the car. He's gonna lift it up and he's gonna drop it inside his little box. Little big box. Big little box. Come on. This video is too long. Let's go. Speed things up. I have more stuff to do. More videos to record. Woo! $1,000. Let's go to the next mission. Second mission for Marty Chonks is called the Thieves. Let's start.
I hired some thieves to break into my apartment and steal some stuff so I could claim on the insurance,
As you do.
The thieving bastards are threatening to tell the insurance company if I don't give them a cut. Can you believe it?
No.
I left the car inside the factory gates. Use it to go pick them up from their turf in the red light district. Then bring them back to the factory so I can make them see Marty's point of view.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. Let's pick up the thieves. We have 2 thieves to pick up. Damn insurance people. If you guys don't know, I have been an insurance agent, and Yes, the whole point of insurance is to scam people. So he's technically correct, but technically not, because he's an asshole. he's actually a very bad person. He likes money and that's it. You'll see why in the next mission he's such a bad person. You'll see. But first, let's pick up these two fools. Hello, people. Excuse me. Get in the car. Triads. I'll skip the footage, of course. Here we go. I'll drop you off. And they're gonna have a little chat. They look like thieves. Like, for instance, these NPCs can steal your car.
Easy there, partner. Whoa! Put it down. Come on, put it down.
Ew. I like how he disappeared. The door closed and he disappeared. But alright, let's go to Pay and Spray. So here's Pay and Spray. Unfortunately, you gotta pay $1,000 to use Pay and Spray in this mission. Which kinda sucks because it decreases your reward. But what can you do? And guess what, guys? We gotta bring the car all the way back to where we got it from. This is why I hate these missions. There's too much busy work and they're not even difficult. So as you saw, I got 2k as a reward. However, I paid 1k for Pay and Spray, so I got just 1k from this mission, which is quite unfortunate. Next we have the wife. This mission lies to you. It says you're gonna get 2k after completion, but you actually get 3k. Let's start and I can prove it.
The business is gonna go under unless they get a hold of some serious cash soon. My wife has an insurance policy and all she's ever been to me is a hole in my pocket. I've left the car in the usual place. Go and pick up my wife from Classic Nails and bring her back to the factory.
Do you guys need more proof for you to see if this guy is actually a bad person? He is gonna waste his wife so he can save his factory. His stupid little factory is more important than his wife, Mrs. Chonks. I love his name, Marty Chonks, and Mrs. Chonks, Mrs. Marty Chonks. So yeah, this mission says it gives you 2k, but you actually get 3k, which is very interesting. I wonder why this is still in the game. This is also in the original version, not just the definitive. The definitive didn't break it, it was like this before, which is very weird. I guess it offsets the previous mission in which you are supposed to get 2k, but you get 1k because...
Marty wants to see me? Well, it better be quick, because I have to get my hair done.
You use Pay and Spray? Alright, let's get you to Mr. Chonks. Okay, so when you park this lady, park her like this, because she tends to get stuck. Park her like this, so the car door faces that door, so she can bolt straight to the door. If you don't, she can get stuck, and she could get stuck for like 3 minutes. She could stay there at the car. But this way she just goes straight and...
Patty! Stop!
Ew! She gets wasted. So, after you dump her, you gotta dump the car as well. You can use any body of water, but I'll show you the best location. Simply take the car to the beach. Again, you can use any location. This is the beach. You can use any location, but this is great because it can just roll into the water pretty easily. Dump it and it's gonna get inside. As you see, the game tells you you get 2k, but you actually get 3k. Look at my cash and do the math. But anyway, guys, we have one more mission. Let's do it! And the last mission from Marty Chonks is called Her Lover. This is also the easiest mission of the bunch. Let's go.
Damn, I'm in trouble.
Damn.
Turns out my wife was seeing some guy I owe money to.
Oh no.
He's got real angry, and he's looking for payback. I've agreed to see him. He thinks I'm gonna pay him off, but my guess is Liberty's dogs are gonna get yet another flavor this month.
Ew, dude! You put human meat in the dog food? Do you want more proof as to if this person is actually a bad person or not? Do you need more proof? He puts human meat in the dog food, man. He teaches dogs to eat people. Ew. Disgusting. And he of course kills people, which is also a pretty bad thing, I think. everything he does is so bad. I mean, Claude also does bad stuff, because for instance, is that a bad thing? Yeah, of course it is. He's a bad person too. Right, let's go pick up this person, Mr. Whoopi. As you can see, they spawn. Okay, here's the guy. Hello.
Marty sent you, huh? Okay, I'm gonna show that creep the meaning of the word business.
Here is teach him a lesson. And here is Mr. Chonks. As you can see, he has a unique character model.
Carl, hi. I need more time to get your money. But if you just step into my office...
It's far too late for that, Marty. You had your chance, but now I'm taking over the business.
Asshole!
And Marty Chonks is no more. But the same goes for this guy. He is also no more. Whoop whoop. All the missions for Marty Chonks and all the missions for El Burro are done in this video. I don't think you guys needed help for Marty Chonks' missions, but I hope I showed you some cool things for El Burro. So guys, I hope you enjoyed, thank you so much for watching, and a very special thank you to Olavi Karen, Case Nice, Dominic Han, The Sleep Gay Studios, Sean Pasca, Faith, Monish Pradeep, Epic LF, Shinte, Bad Boy Hero, Ceci, Extreme Stuff, Jacob Madley, Jebediah, Versetti Gwen, Jim Francescos, and everybody else.